Yo, we back. Part 2 of the 25 under 25 list. I'm hoping that y'all tapped in to 25 through 14 because that's a little precursor. Today, we got the real banger. We breaking down 13 to 1. As y'all could imagine, there's some crazy names once we get towards the top of this list. So it's probably going to get spicy. It's going to be some debates. We're going to be dropping the article as well. Make sure you're reading it while you're watching it. Follow along. Make sure you go read the last one if you haven't yet. Get tapped in. I promise you this is might not be the best list out, but we put in that work. All right. So it's better than ESPN's top 100.
It's definitely better.
It's the best list out. You
and
can
it's
say
better. And it's better than that.
Don't need to be humble. This is the best damn list anybody out put out. All right, of any list.
The list of all lists.
Listen, we did this. All right, I'm proud of us coming together, getting this done. I think we got a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
If you don't think so? Argue with your mama.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, look, we a little bit more in character today. Tariq actually got the hoodie on. Bryce still ain't come through with the headband, which is nasty work. And we got Wave Check P in the building today. So we chilling, man. P, how you doing?
Doing pretty well, man. I'm living. I'm learning. I'm here with the guys. And this is the best part of the list. So it should be pretty damn good, you know? So, Tariq, how you doing?
Uh-oh. We bullied Bryce into putting the headband on.
That's so thick.
Mellow joint. That's the mellow joint, man.
Bro said he got a Fall Guys headband on.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. It's an Olympics headband. I ain't gonna say what one.
That's the NBA official joint, yo.
Oh, for
hey,
real?
I respect it.
Yeah.
They should have never got rid of the ninja tie one.
Facts. Why do you say, oh, for real, like that?
I may or may not be instigating.
Nah, let me chill on my guy. I'm good, man. Watching hoops. It's been a great day of hoops. We've seen some freshmen go crazy on the women's side. LSU is currently getting smacked. So definitely gonna be some narratives going around on Twitter. Gonna be some narratives getting pushed on the show later this week. Miami is currently beating Lakers, so it's a really good night, man. Can't complain.
Love that. Bryce, before we get into it, how you living?
I'm good, man. I'm great. I can't complain about much, man. As Reek mentioned, it's been some good basketball on the day. I'm watching basketball all day today because I'm off today, thank God. Got to see some good hoops, from the men's and the women's side. And yeah. Malaysia Fawali, listen.
Lay with the butter.
With the butter. SC's finest. SC's own. But man. Can't wait to get into this list. Cam Thomas is cooking at the moment too. I just wanted to throw that in there. Future all-star, man. Future all-star.
Yeah. Listen, everybody be cooking the Bucks these days, so we're going to have that conversation eventually. But let's get into it. Okay. At number 13, this man has had the box. I haven't looked at the box score from tonight. He's probably playing well again, but the last two games that Paolo Banchero has had have been absolutely insane. And I'm going to throw this one to Bryce because he is the resident Duke fan on this pod. Bryce.
13?
Yeah, I think.
13 is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh, it had Cade and him switch. That's what it was. Okay. Jaren Jackson Jr. then. Well, yeah. That's a whole nother conversation because he ain't been generational. So I'm going to let P take this one because P was just talking about how Jaren Jackson looked like he's regressed. So P, are we too high on the former Depoy at 13?
I think he's good where he's at on the list. As you just said, he won a Depoy, so we can't take that away from him. Some people can, some people can't. But on this show, I don't think any of us will. So for now, Jaren Jackson, he's been to some all-star appearances. Oh, no, it's been some playoff appearances. Has a defensive player of the year. But my man need to do something, bro. I need to see, as we know, viewers, once again at home, I'm going to keep telling y'all this if nobody else will. It's my projection. For him to be ranked higher for me, I got to see some more life on offense. I got to see him want it a little bit more because he had to be the second guy. He has to be the second guy, especially now with Ja out. It's not looking good. the Grizzlies not winning, and he's looking as if he's not the second guy. Like Desmond Bane took that spot from him. So 13 is fine with me. And yeah, I'm not gonna bash on him too hard because he got some juice, but we just gotta see more.
Yeah, I don't know. My problem with Jaren Jackson is I just don't know if he's ever gonna be a legitimate number two. Like at like what is his ceiling? I mean, because the offensive game is bad. So it's like Bryce and Tariq, what do y'all think his ceiling is?
I think he's at it.
Yeah.
I think he's defensive player of the year level defender. All-star in terms of team that he's on and the success they'll have and the numbers that he's gonna have. But as far as like an offensive player goes, I don't think he's ever gonna be in the upper echelon, even if in bigs. He's always gonna be able to stretch the floor, but other than that, I don't think you're gonna be able to go to him willingly in the post and rely on him to get you anything efficiently.
Yeah. He might be Rudy Gobert with a jumper, not gonna lie.
Hey,
I hate to say that. But
at this point.
But yeah, I mean it's tough, man. But yeah, I think Jaren Jackson, because of the depoy at 13, is fine. So I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it too hard, but yeah, I need to see some stuff from him. Like, especially when Ja come back and he's not a focal point. I really need to see some stuff from him. So now we move on to the guy that I thought we were talking about first. Paolo.
Hold on, JK, before you go, I do want to say Mobley could easily surpass him on this list.
Yeah.
That's one thing I just wanted to throw out. Just to show y'all how like I'm not playing around with this dude, bro. Like it's been years since he's been supposed to be the second guy. And this is we still in the same spot. So there's frustration on my part. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and get on with the get on. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I've been frustrated with him since I watched FIBA and realized bro might be the worst rebounding big in the league. But I mean, that's a whole other conversation. Paolo, one of Jaren's FIBA teammates, has been he had a slow start. The first like 4 games were rough, but then this man teed it back up to what he was on last year. So you can't really say anything bad about the dude. The Magic have also kind of been winning a little bit. So it's kind of fun, man. I love him and Franz together. Bryce, as I said earlier, you are the resident Duke fan.
That I am.
Hit us with the Paolo
man,
takes.
Hey, P5, man. My boy is a killer. You know, rookie of the year last year. Probably making a case for an all-star this year. He's been very impressive as real early on in his career, man. Like the game against the Lakers this past week was crazy. Last time I checked, they were up against the Mavs tonight. I think he'll be a big focal point and a big piece that the Magic will build around for years to come. You know, with that young core that they have. They do have a young squad, you know, with Suggs, Cole Anthony, trying to think who else is there. Anthony Black. They got something good going on down there, you know. They looking, I don't want to say they the Pistons of the South, but I mean, they got that kind of potential-ish, you know. They got something going, they got something working there, you know. They got something they can build behind.
I think they're better at this point.
I do too.
Better?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, they're very comparable. Like they both have extremely redundant rosters. Like they both have rosters like that. But I just think, I don't know, man. Me personally, Paolo's got that, like, he's just got, what would y'all say? Top, like what is the maximum peak of Paolo? What is his maximum, like, he's a top blank player in the league?
He could be top 5 to 10.
I was gonna say 20, but
peak Paolo, as in like next 5 to 10 years.
I can't look that far ahead. I don't know
he'll
why.
probably be between like that 8 to 10 range.
It's a lot of dudes.
I know there's a lot of guys coming in though, and I don't know many of the people that are in the current top 10 are retiring or regressing within that time, really.
It's only like 4 of them, though, if you really look at it, though. Because
Okay.
Jokic, honest, they not going nowhere, and B not
About to
going
say, facts. Only person that's probably close to retirement is Bryce. So therefore, with that being said, probably 10 to 20.
You gotta think. I would say you gotta think about the dudes that are already kind of outside looking in the top 10.
Yeah.
That are.
I'll say
12 to 15 for me. 12 to 15.
12 to 15.
That's why I said 20. Me personally.
Because I feel like
bad.
It's interesting though, man, because no telling how long Embiid's going to be able to play or AD because of injuries. You're going to have KD, Curry, Braun. They all going to be out while Paolo's kind of like ascending to his peak. I mean, I would say there's a chance he could be like 10th. That'd be the highest I'd go. Would be
how
right
long
at
can
10.
Paolo? How long can he just rely on him doing a spin move, getting to the cup?
Well, no, but see, that's the
how
thing.
long can we rely on that?
Now? He ain't no Julius Randle.
I'm not saying that, but how long can we rely on that, bro? How long can we rely on him not be able to shoot?
They spin merchants.
You know about to do Julius Randle like that.
He's not on the Pascal Siakam shit.
But look, I'm not saying he a Beyblade. I ain't saying he's spinning anytime he go through there.
Julius
but I'm
Randle
saying
you better night.
I mean, I get it, but that's what makes Paolo so like special to me because he really has not unlocked his full offensive game yet, and he's doing what he's doing.
See, this is what I'm saying, JK. I feel there's a lot of times I sit here and I'm like, yo, if they was able to shoot. Nowadays, people are so set in their game, bro. People are not really evolving that jumper like they really should. Bro, I've been waiting on Giannis to get a 3-point shot for them for 5 years now, bro. He been working with Steve Nash, all these people, bro. I'm not seeing it, bro. I just don't want Paolo to be stuck.
No, I get it. The difference to me is Paolo's shit at least looked good. Giannis looked like he getting an exorcism performed on him when he shoot from deep.
Hey, bro. No matter how it look, bro. If it look good and it's still not bottoms, then your mechanics.
That's true.
Your mechanics.
I do think if he can just get to like 30 to 32%, like, bro, it's weird because like he dominates in the paint like Zion, but he does it in a different way. Like it's weird, dude. Like that man is just strong. But yeah, I mean, Paolo at 12 is right now. I think it's literally perfect. Like 12 is. I think we were a lot more accurate with these top guys than we were with the bottom ones.
See, the bottom ones ain't our fault, bro. They came out the gate hooping.
That's what. The Maxi and Hero and like how was we supposed to know?
I mean, I could have told y'all about Tyler, but
hey, listen,
you could have. I wouldn't have believed you though. I still had to believe you, bro.
All right. Well, I said that. That's a bad time to say it because the dude that we about to talk about at 11, yeah, we capped. I'm pretty sure I had him above. Yeah, I did. Y'all. So I'm gonna say y'all capped. Tyrese Halliburton is at 11.
Hold on, JK. Hold on.
I think he's after Paolo.
No, this is LaMelo.
Because it says
no.
Yeah, LaMelo.
It says Halliburton got 41 score and LaMelo got. Oh, it's switched. See, mine ain't right. Mine says.
Hey, I'm about to say because I had Halliburton over LaMelo.
You gotta scroll over to the end to get the whole list.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm on it, but okay.
Well, mine's showing LaMelo 11, Halliburton 10.
Yeah, I refreshed it. So
now in our voting, we had 3 of us had Halliburton 10, and then 1 of us had Halliburton at 11.
Who had LaMelo over Halliburton? Oh, listen. I can't be mad at it, but I will say, look.
Projection got Tariq, bro.
LaMelo at 11.
So did.
Listen, I gotta give me the argument because I get it, but I just want to hear the argument.
My thing was like, okay, I love Tyrese's game. I was big on him last year. I was calling for him to be an all-star early in the season last year. The thing he was for LaMelo is like we seen LaMelo do it for multiple years. That was the first year that we saw Tyrese really like be at the helm of a team. And he ended up missing time. They both missed a lot of time last year, but he ended up missing time. And then when he came back, it wasn't really the same. And while like Tyrese Halliburton had really good numbers, I wanted to see it again. I wanted to see it with a different, like with the team built for him. And then I'm also looking like LaMelo ain't got almost nothing around him that is built to play with him. And this is what he's got to work with. Now, the efficiency issues this year, didn't see that happening. But LaMelo is one of those guys, like, he plays off of vibes. He doesn't really have, like, a plan or a strategy when he's playing. He's just out there. I feel good about this shot. I'm shooting it. Oh, I feel good about this. He doesn't have, like, a go-to move. He doesn't have a go-to dribble move or go-to, like, package. Like, he just playing. And I think once he realizes, like, oh, there's more that I can do, or there's more parts to the game that I can understand, I think that's when he'll really hit his potential. But even now, I still think he's up there in the upper echelon of young players. It's just this start to the season isn't the greatest.
No, I'm with it. I mean, last night, which when we released it, it'll be 2 nights ago, he finally kind of broke out of the inefficiency shell. So that's the thing is, all right, I think at their best, when LaMelo is at his best and Halliburton is at his best, I would give LaMelo the slight edge. But on a night-to-night basis, Halliburton's just so, like, he's clean. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's efficient almost all the time. And he just gave LaMelo 43, so I got to give him the edge right now. But, I mean, I'll give LaMelo a break because bro didn't start practicing until what, October? Something like that.
No, I really don't care, bro. There ain't no way in hell you should be shooting 20%, bro, from the field. Bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
He's been doing that for a couple of years.
But he been boo-boo. So it ain't even that, like,
what we talking about here, man.
But that's what I'm saying. This is LaMelo, bro.
Nice.
Like, even LaMelo, even if you don't practice, bro, I assume you just step on the court and shoot at least above 25%. Like, come on, twin. That ain't even an excuse for me, JK. I'm not even gonna hold you. I understand it, and that's what a lot of Hornets fans are holding on to right now. But give that shit up.
No, I'm always like, I feel like I'm one of the only people of like our generation that actually criticizes LaMelo. Because I was saying this to P, I was like, my problem with LaMelo is like our generation glazes so hard because we grew up watching him since he was in 8th grade.
I was gonna say we saw him as like a really short, like stubby little kid.
But
shooting from half court, like
baby face.
And now we see him in the NBA, and we like, bro, this is our dude. Like, we don't know that, man.
Baby face with the
but we feel like we know, but we don't.
And I'm gonna just say, like, if you look at a lot of these guys, like off the court, the Hornets situation is terrible. But from a roster perspective, they're not that bad, bro. Like, he's got spacing. He's got spacing. That's more than a lot of these dudes can say.
Yeah. Definitely more than Kate can say.
Yeah. Like, that's what I look at. I'm like, bro, if you put Cade in LaMelo's position, are the results any different?
Say that one more time, JK. Let me process that.
Cade in LaMelo's position.
Like this year, you put Cade in LaMelo's position.
Hornets to be better.
I think they would be too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a top flight Cade Glazer though, bro. So you can't really take what I say with a grain of salt, because Cade is just one of if I had anybody on this list that I would put some chips into, like if I invested in a stock, it would be Cade. 100%. That's me personally though.
I'm with it because the roster's so bad.
But put him on the Hornets, bro, it's everything changes for me, bro. I don't know.
I can see it. I just feel like even though the roster isn't necessarily bad, it's just like, what's the future look like for Charlotte? You have Terry Rozier, who's been the 2 guard for how many years now? Gordon Hayward's been the 3 man for how many years now? Like PJ Washington, y'all didn't even want to sign him back. You bringing in Miles Bridges, and I'm not even going to talk about that. And then some games they want Mark Williams to play, the other games they want Nick Richards to play. Like, they have no idea what they want to do besides play LaMelo. So it's kind of hard to get a gauge on what they're actually doing with their future. Like, as an on court, like, look, it's not terrible. It's just like, over the next 2 to 3 years, what's the outlook? What's the outcome? Like, is Brandon Miller supposed to be their second best player eventually? Like, that's ugly, bro. I'm sorry.
But it's looking like. That's what it's looking
ugly,
like.
bro. Like that ain't getting them nowhere. They're gonna be in a play-in for the next 5 years if LaMelo decides to stay.
Yeah,
So,
it's tough. I mean, I think the thing I look at is the Pacers were pretty inept when they traded for Tyrese Halliburton. Like they were not a good team by any stretch. Like how many years in a row has Miles Turner supposed to have been traded? And then it's like you look at the rest, Buddy Hield is good. Like he's good. But then you look at the rest of the team. Ben Mathurin, a lot of potential, still raw. I like Nimbard as a backup point guard, but I look at the rest and I'm like, bro's literally hooping with Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, Jalen Smith. Like the roster is not good and they're gonna make the play-in. So like
Bruce Brown is tough for them though.
Yeah, he is.
He's super tough for them, and it helped them so
great
so
addition,
much.
good pro.
Yeah, so
like wherever
But
he
I don't
gonna make an impact.
bro,
like Tyrese is just
bro. The only knock I have on Tyrese is bro doesn't like to shoot or score sometimes. Like there's nights where he just like, but it's chicken. Like he's a high efficient 3-point shooter, bro. And he just some nights he comes out, he's like, okay, well I'm diamond. Like I'll get 20 assists. I really don't have to score. And the team he's on, but he got to score. So if he just did that every night, bro, this shit wouldn't even be a talk about him and LaMelo.
He prematurely passes the ball. Like it'll be like a semi-transition, and he'll throw it back to Miles Turner, and Miles Turner's at half court. Like he still got to take 2 dribbles before he shoot this 3. You could have either put pressure on the defense and then passed it back out, or put pressure on the defense, got fouled, or got a layup. Like
it's like he don't know he's the guy. It's like he knows he's the guy, but he's not the guy. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's a weird dynamic that he has, and I didn't mean to cut you off. I feel like that's rude, but
no, I know what you mean.
It's just like, bro, like the game against, you know what I'm saying? I'm fine with him getting plucked at the end of the game, bro. But you were gonna take it. That's the first time I ever seen him willingly about to take a game winner. So like, I love him, bro. I love the dude. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I could put him higher, but we got more on the list.
Yeah, he's just a really good NBA point guard, and he's going to be a winning player. Like that's like if he gets we've never seen him play with a second star ever. Like if you put him beside a guy who is a score first star, like it's going to be dangerous. The only knock I got on Tyrese Halliburton is he be throwing them corny ass no look passes, bro. I can't stand that.
They make good TikTok edits though.
Bro be doing the thing where like he stares at you cutting and then he go. Like I hate that, bro. That be pissing me off.
I hate those types. I hate those types. That's
talked about it.
That's not a true he.
He's like, yeah, I for sure be doing that. I don't care.
It's funny, bro. You know who else does that, P? Nate Davis. That is a Nate Davis merchant move right there.
I thought you were about to say Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma used to kill that LA. Like, buddy, we see you staring at Braun, bro. You ain't slick.
Oh, bro, it's so funny. It's hilarious. You gotta love it.
Like one thing I want to say about like Tyrese though, like I feel like it probably would have hindered his development if he would have stayed with Sacramento. But him and Fox right now would have been real cool.
Oh yeah,
real cool right about now.
I'm looking at it, bro. Like they fumbled because they wouldn't have got Sabonis, but Sabonis is literally capping off the Kings' potential right now. Like, if they just kept Hallie and Fox and either signed a big or drafted a big or something, bro, Tyrese and De'Aaron Fox would be hell.
They could have totally changed the pace too. It would have been crazy.
Dog.
They could have drafted Şengün instead. Saved a lot of money.
They're the same player. Şengün and Sabonis, the same player, bro.
Şengün like to score.
Yeah.
He like to put the ball in the hoop. I don't know when Sabonis forgot how to put the ball in the hoop, but he just forgot to put the ball.
I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, that was fun because we got to kind of chop up the comparison of 10 and 11 there. Well, we just talked about this dude, Halliburton's old teammate at 9. You already know who I'm throwing this one to. It's about to be a Tariq Glaze fest. So if you listen, stay tuned because we about to have a couple thrown to him. Tariq, the resident Kentucky fan, De'Aaron Fox at 9. What's up with it?
I'm happy. I feel like he should be over Trey.
Hey, I'm with that notion.
I should Trey. Hold on,
I'm
bro.
with that notion, bro. I'm the biggest Trey Young. I'm the biggest Trey Young hater bro. I promise you.
I had him over Trey, so that's all I'm gonna say. So I ain't gonna say he should be over Trey. He should.
I just don't have any respect for inefficient point guards who shot chuck and turn the ball over all the time and then throw 15 lobs a game and say, bro, but I led the league in points and assists because my usage rate's 47% and I
Which is
turn the ball
crazy
over
because
7 times a game.
most point guards in the NBA turn the ball over more than 5 times a game anyway, which is kind of nuts.
Most
of them do, bro. Most of them do.
All right.
Most high usage rate point guards do, at least. Most.
I mean, there's only so many guys with that high of a usage rate, though. Trey Young shouldn't have that high of a usage rate. That's his problem.
It's an unfortunate fate.
But the reason I'm really with that notion, like all the Trey Young stuff aside, bro, De'Aaron's leap as a 3-point shooter is nuts. Dude could not shoot in college
at all. He could shoot mid. He hit that mid.
Bro, like, did you not when De'Aaron Fox was coming out? Did you not get the like Westbrook D Rose vibes where he's too quick and athletic? The jump shot's never gonna work.
I felt like he was smarter with his speed than Russ. Give me more of the D Rose vibes. John Wall type.
Yeah,
like,
he knows how to change his pace so good, bro.
Yeah, and I think that set him apart. Like coming into the league, you know, like his rookie year, he was really good, and I think him knowing when to use his speed to his advantage was huge. And I think as the years went on, people tried to, you know, force him one way and force him to do certain things. And last year, he was just like, I'm gonna play my game. Like, I'm gonna take the shots I want to take. I'm gonna get to the spots I want to get to. And you end up being the clutch player of the year, just straight cooking everybody in the fourth quarter. Like, it didn't matter what team, didn't matter what night. Like, he was giving you buckets from wherever. He was hitting game-winning threes, game-winning layups, game-winning middies. And I think part of it, funny enough, like, is getting a guy like Malik Monk back next to him. Obviously, you know, Malik didn't start, but I feel like just that little bit of brotherhood just changed like his perspective a little bit. Like, all right, like I got one of my guys with me. His confidence shot up. Malik Monk started playing really good. So both of them was like, oh, we here. Like, this is easy. This is just like we was in college. We just ain't got the blue jerseys on. Like, and then obviously like Sabonis and him, they got a really good like two-man game and chemistry together. So I think a lot of things came together last year and it helped him a lot. And I think the start of this season, he was averaging 30-something a game. Obviously he got injured, so he's missed the last couple of games. But I think people might have thought there might be a regression or something. Not in the first couple of games. He's still getting buckets. Gave the Warriors buckets. I think it was the Lakers. He gave a couple teams buckets before he got hurt. So
yeah, 38% from three is wild.
Yeah,
I don't really have anything bad to say about De'Aaron Fox, especially after what I saw him do last year in the playoffs. They lost, but like, bro was the one guy on the Kings that like it didn't matter. He was on timing. That he really was, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I've been on record saying this. I mean, people could probably dig up the feeds, dig up the clips. I did say that I would have rather the Kings traded Fox and Halliburton way back. You know,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the time, low key, Tariq, it wasn't because that was the time De'Aaron Fox he stayed at that 25 point per game range. It didn't really like it was gonna be much of a change. Now this motherfucker can shoot threes, like JK saying, he can shoot threes consistently, but now I got the utmost respect for my guy, especially after the playoffs he just had. And I'm gonna hold off on that Tyrese talk until we see some more from Tyrese. It's still it's still in my back pocket. I'm not gonna lie, but
I gotta see Tyrese in the playoffs first.
Yeah, I mean, I like Fox though, bro. It's just I like really fast players. Everybody knows this. I like really fast players. I like players that can change pace. That's why I love SGA so much, because players that can just change their pace and play the game how they want to play the game. It's a beautiful thing to watch, bro. That's why I always like Harden at least too. So I like what Fox doing. I wish the Kings would have done something for him in the offseason.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah, he's one of those ones, man. He could either go up on this list as high as probably 5, or he can stay where he is. You know, so,
his defense has improved too every year. I feel like every year.
You gonna say that, Kentucky guy? We know you gonna say that, man. You gonna find something.
Hey, man, The defense be there. Not for everybody.
Listen, I'm just salty we don't have really any Tar Heels on this list, dog. It kind of hurts me, but it is what it is, bro. It is.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
find a spot for Luke, man.
the UNC
hold that, Tariq.
the UNC brand in the NBA has not been relevant in about 15 years.
Jason,
so
we still got Danny Green, bro. He plays pretty.
Hey, shout out to Cam Johnson. I mean, he hurt right now.
Cam Johnson, unfortunately, might be the best UNC player in the league right now, and that is sad.
Is he really though? For real though?
I mean, who else? Harrison Barnes, Cole Anthony,
Kobe White,
Daron Sharp.
Somebody mute his mic.
Yeah, tell this man.
Loosen that headband up, man.
Hey, he could have been on his list. Let me stop. He got a 25.
Damn, bro, like
his birthday
that man's name is Darren with a Y. I ain't got no respect, bro.
That is nuts, bro. That is nuts,
bro. That remind me, y'all. I know y'all seen the movie Lottery Ticket, where old buddy in the hood says his name is Samaj, and he look at him and he goes, "No, your name is James. Just because you say it backwards, don't change it, bro." That's how I feel, bro, about Daron Sharp. Like, damn, my name Jacob. The fuck we on right now? But all right, now we move on back to Bryce, the resident dude.
Good game, Tariq. Good game,
Zion Williamson, who this just shows you how good he is, because this man has hardly hooped in the last year and a half, and you have to have him top 8 because when he is on the court, he's a freak. So advocate, Bryce, for your guy Zion.
Yeah, Zion, man. Like he can get to the cup at will. Easy. I mean, with the trying to figure out how to say this without having a pause moment here, but with his build and his athleticism, like we really haven't seen that since Bron, and the way he's able to get to the cup, finish, dominate down low. Pause.
How's that a pause? I understand.
I don't know, because see, one of y'all might would have caught me with a pause, knowing y'all.
I was that's a.
Cam Thomas got fired. Anyways, but yeah, the way Zion's been able to be dominant, man, and really just use his body to score and use his body to get his way on the court. Former All-Star, and he just makes that much of an impact for the Pelicans, man. Him at full strength, him healthy, one of the best players out there, and we've seen that. Like, we've seen it early this season, how he's played. He's played like he's trying to get another All-Star appearance and be one of those guys. So it just takes more Zion being on the court, being healthy. Like, the more he's on the court, the better. And we've seen that throughout his career. Like, dating, I mean, playing against little kids in high school. But I mean, like, college at Duke. He's on the court, this is the best. He's on the court with the Pelicans, he's at his best. So it just, when he's on the court, he's good. And that's why we got him as high as we do, because of how good he's been in his career.
Realistically, he's top 5 if he played every season.
Yes.
Like, it's just the thing that blows my mind about Zion is obviously, like, y'all were still living in South Carolina when he went to Spartanburg Day, right? So, like,
yeah. I had a friend of mine that was going to his games every weekend. Like,
yeah, so like
his senior year was my freshman year. Yeah, his senior is my freshman year. So every weekend, my boy is going to go see him.
Yeah,
he's in a couple overtime clips.
So they used to play Gaston Day every year, which is in our hometown, had a couple dogs on it, and we would always go watch every time they play. And like the way he bullied people in high school, you're like, okay, he's going to be able to do it in college probably, but will he be able to do it in the NBA? And then he gets to the NBA and like he still does it. There's just, when he's going downhill, you cannot stop that man. That's a fact.
Remember, what was it? It was his first summer league game. I forgot who it was. I think it was against the Knicks, so it had to been Mitch.
Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. He like ripped the ball from him, like on some taking candy from a baby type shit. Like, just he gets after it, man. And like I said, when he's on the court, he's his best. He's tenacious, bro. It's like not many you could put in front of him to stop him, and that has been shown.
Yeah, I think 8 is right for him because of the time missed. But
he got to get at least a midi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't remember to develop it, man.
God, bro, he
He's
ain't been
in the
playing
pros now. He's in the pros now. You got to develop it.
I don't remember who they played the other night, but he was cooking for. I mean, he scored like 8, 9 straight points, and then they was just like, he gonna do the same thing over and over again, and he missed like 4, 5 straight layups. I'm like, he got to get at least a midi, bro. He got to stop and pull up once or twice a game to make him fear it. Like, just 1 or 2 a game. It ain't even got to be like 5 or 6 a game. Just 1 or 2, and it'll get the defense guessing and thinking that you're gonna do something different. But you can only do but so much when you run to the rim every play. Like, how many variations of a spin, hop step, drop step, shoulder? How many variations can you do per game?
Let me go ahead and take it a step further. Why is he still cooking the NBA without a right hand?
That's a great question.
How, bro? I'm starting to think Brett don't need to develop nothing.
There's a lot of dudes that don't understand basketball.
Zion and Giannis got the same bag, if we being honest.
Giannis bag.
He just bully people around.
Giannis
got that little twitchy. Like,
he does, but bro, when I watch Giannis try to create from the top of the key, bro, that shit makes me cringe.
I ain't gonna lie, JK. Like, I feel you because I be looking at him like, bro, this motherfucker has no bag. But then again, I'm like, how do you stop that, bro? Because he just do one in and out.
It works for them. That's their bag.
For his size, he got a bag. For his size,
for his size, he do got. They do really do got to say they both doing that in and out, and they going to the cup.
That's what it is, Bryce. In and out, we going to the cup.
It's like early Braun in a sense, you know. Like, I mean, Braun developed his bag over time, but it's like Braun just boom.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Braun at least had a little spin move up there, bro, with the handle, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, he's a little smaller, you know, so you can develop a little more.
At least one little crossover. It's gonna be wide, but he hit you with one.
Yeah, I be looking at Zion, bro. Like, bro, hit you with that in and out, or be on the right side of the goal and switch that thing right to the left hand. I'm like, dog, you can't even lay it up with the right. You right there. Like,
he got the walk every time.
The funniest shit is, y'all remember his debut against the Spurs? He went like 4 of 5 from 3.
Yes.
Yo, yeah. I remember that night vividly.
Last time.
Like, it don't make no sense. But all right.
Like a group project or something, and I would just like watch the game all the time, not even focus on the group project.
Moving on to one I've been looking forward to. We was just talking about him, Trae Young. And I would like to preface this by saying, Pierre, that the only guards in the NBA who average more turnovers than Trae Young are Scoot Henderson, Marcus Smart, Cade, and Luka. So
keep it a stack, though. I didn't say Trae motherfuckers average more turnovers than Trae. I just said a lot of point guards average a lot of turnovers in general. That's all I'm getting at. Like,
yeah, but there's a difference between a lot and a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 turnovers compared to 3. That's a big difference.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro.
Hey, that's
that motherfucker do everything for them. And we talk about LaMelo and Charlotte doing everything for them, bro. Trae do everything for Atlanta, bro. Since he's down in the age.
He don't have to. That's the problem. That's why they never win, because he wants to do everything. That's why they will never win. That's why Trae Young will never win. That's just a fact.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Keep it a stack. What guards at that motherfucker size other than Steph Curry is gonna win, JK? Ooh, what guards really
they
win?
Can if they realize that they can't be the featured player. That's the issue.
Atlanta made him the featured.
Kyle Lowry won a ring being that size. Fred VanVleet won a ring being that size.
I'm gonna be a whole stack, bro. Who's beside them?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Trae Young needs to win. That's what Trae Young needs to win.
All of them do.
You're not gonna do him like that. Ain't no Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry on the level of Trae Young.
Nah, they're not as good as him. He just asked me a question about what guards that size besides Curry was winning, so I answered.
Yeah, no, as a featured player though, they had Kawhi.
That's what I'm saying, though. So we got to stop treating him as a featured player because he's not Curry. He's never going to win.
That's what he is, though.
And we're going to
He
use
is the
size
featured
as an
player.
excuse. We're going to use size as an excuse.
That's not an excuse, but bro, we can't fault him for doing what he do. Like he's doing what he can, bro, to be the feature.
Exactly.
Whenever Atlanta puts him in a spot where he's not the feature, then we can start that glazing and hating. That's all I'm saying.
He's at his peak though, and they're never going to go far in the playoffs.
So you mad at him for what? Team success, bro? I mean, my man's went to an Eastern Conference Finals.
No,
bro.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him for team success.
I ain't gonna lie, but that was a fluke.
It was a fluke.
He was there. What we gonna do now? Now he went. Now we gonna be hating because he lost to Giannis.
Allergic to layups.
It happened. It happened.
Joel and B.
What we mad at him for going against Giannis and losing?
Bro,
they didn't get swept.
Listen,
they didn't get swept
by who?
By the Bucks in the Eastern Finals.
No,
they won a game.
Was it 5?
They won the game that either Middleton or Giannis didn't play. I forgot.
Okay.
Giannis his knee up in one of the games.
Yeah. Okay.
He hyperextended the shit out of his knee.
Yeah,
he did. But no, like that's not my problem. My problem is 1, he turns the ball over too much. 2, he's just like, bro, I cannot I get mad at Tatum for doing the same shit, but there's a couple differences. 1, Trae Young plays not a lick of defense, and I know you're gonna say, bro, what guard do play defense though? There's some of them.
Not really though. It's just like Trae Young. But then none of them niggas play D. That's what I'm saying. None of them niggas play defense.
No, there's a difference though, bro. You can be a bad defender. He don't try.
I don't.
That's the difference.
Me personally, I don't even want to hear that because if nobody play D, nobody play D. None of his peers play D. They don't play D.
But like, how much worse of a defender is he than the rest of his peers? A wide margin.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That nigga LaMelo, outside of this pluck we just seen, because I know motherfuckers gonna change up. That nigga's a cone.
Is LaMelo his peer though? LaMelo is 3 years younger.
Who's Trae's peer?
Okay, so what? It's same draft class because Luka damn sure a cone too.
That's a fact.
Around the same age, Halliburton around the same age. He a better defender than Trae. No, De'Aaron Fox a better defender than Trae.
That's
for sure.
Like I'm just. But the real issue is, bro. Like,
hey,
the man takes 24 shots a game. He's inefficient in 3 out of 5 games, and that's why they don't win a lot.
I just think it's the system of like the way that, I don't know if it's him forcing them to play or they just feel like they have to play because they have him on the team. Like, if you want him to be a Steph type of player, he has to actually do Steph type of things. Like, he's got to get off the ball. He's got to move without the ball. You have another point guard on the team so that he's able to do those things, and you still are not doing it.
Yeah, he's got Tatum syndrome, where if he doesn't have the ball, he sits.
Yeah, he's
got Tatum syndrome.
Or he's running to the ball.
Yeah, it's
now you're in the way of that.
Like, bro,
I'll be doing the same shit if my whole career John Collins was my second best player type shit. I'll be goddamn running up doing this shit too.
Hey, now, but if we're gonna do that, then we gotta acknowledge the fact that Collins averaged like 22 in that run to the conference finals.
Which is cool. That don't change nothing for me to the fact that bro's in the trade mill for 5 years running. I don't like.
You know why he was in the trade mill? Because nobody want to play with a dude like Trae Young, so he didn't want to play there.
No, his team was on his ass. The team was shipping him up out there. They didn't want to pay his ass. He's about to get up out of there.
I think a big problem for Atlanta is they keep missing on wings. Obviously, I think Jalen Johnson might be the end. I don't know. Say
he is good.
He's the best they've had.
But
they missed on DeAndre Hunter. They missed on Bogdanovich. They missed on Herter. They missed on Sadiq Bey. They've tried to put all these other guys around him and defenders around him, and they haven't really panned out, like in terms of being a starting level small forward. So like even if you have a DeJounte Murray next to him, like what else do you have other than that? Because they clearly didn't want John Collins, and at some point they got to move off Capella, or they just gonna run Capella and Nkongwu for the next 7 years. Like it's another weird roster construction where there's talent, but there's not a ton of like cohesion. Like you've got a lot of players that do the same thing. Like Capella and Okongwu do the same thing. Jalen Johnson is probably like the only like player that has anything different, but DeAndre Hunter, Sadiq Bey, pretty similar players. Like DeAndre Hunter's a better defender, but it's not by miles. And then Bogdanovich and Bey aren't that different either. So it's really just you got a bunch of the same players that he's just trying to. He feels like he has to do everything, but I think like when they're at their best is when everyone is touching the ball and everybody's moving and everybody's playing a better brand of basketball. And we've seen 3 or 4 different coaches, and it's all been the same way of basketball. So
yeah, it's
at a certain point you got to look at Trey and be like, can you change?
I think it's just a Trey ego thing because he feels like everyone in the league disrespects him. Like he don't get the respect he deserves. So he's going to go out there and he's going to do that, which sometimes it pays off.
Is he wrong?
But that's what I'm saying though. If he wants the people to stop disrespecting him, he's not going about it the right way. Like, bro, like he's got guys that are capable of scoring. It's just he's got the same issue that I have with Luka, except Luka is 10 times better than him. That's the difference. It's hard to play with dudes like that because they don't play defense and they have a 38% usage rate and they want you to just stand in the corner the whole time. It's hard to want to hoop with dudes like that.
Yeah.
It's tough. But all right, I'm ready for
last thing I want to say on Trey though. I feel you. I understand the gripes and everything. I just feel like I gotta respect my man's a little bit more because he's been in the playoffs more than he's been out that bitch. So I gotta respect him in that term, bro. Like it's just what he's done so far. Projection wise, I don't know what's next for Trae Young, bro. He could be worse. He could get better. I really don't know. It all depends on him. But I mean, so far, bro, he's doing what he need to do for Atlanta at least. At least.
I mean, yeah, like I don't think he's necessarily like he's definitely top 8 at worst. Like I still think he's top 8. But all right, Tariq, it's your time. Bam.
I don't even know if I want to hear this shit.
Bam out of the bayou.
We about to hear an advocacy for Bam at like 3. So
Bam out of the bayou.
Hit us with the Bam talk.
I like where Bam is at. Bam at 6, I feel like is pretty spot on. I think from what Bam has done and from what he can do in the future, I think this is the perfect spot for him because he's done more than a lot of players on this list. And some of the players ahead of him, he's done more than, but they have a higher ceiling in terms of what they can do on mostly the offensive side of the basketball. If Bam can become a 23 to 24 point per game scorer, that just rises his ceiling even more. But his defense alone puts him in the top 10 of this category. And then whatever he gives you on the offensive end is a plus because he's an underrated passer. Especially with a team like I mentioned in the last episode, like with a guy like Tyler being one of the only guys that can create a shot. Like Bam's dribble handoffs are like 98% of our offense if we don't have Tyler on the court. Like Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, like they were living off of Bam dribble handoffs. So I think every year he's gotten better. I think if you look like when he got drafted rookie year, I wasn't expecting anything but like blocks and dunks. Mm-hmm. That's all we saw at Kentucky. Like I wasn't expecting a ton, and it was clear like all right, he's gonna be better than Whiteside at some point, but how quickly? And every year it's like, oh, this dude is gonna be better than we think, and then every year the expectations get higher, and they're like, oh, we need 18 points a game. Okay, we need 20 points a game. Okay, we need 25. Like y'all are asking a lot from a dude that didn't do none of this growing up. Like this man block shots and dunk the ball. Y'all are asking this man to become KG from the mid-range and eventually get a 3-point shot. Like, yeah, that's a lot. And he still got to be one of the hubs for the offense, if not the hub of the offense, and being the best defender on the team, guarding 1 through 5. Like, they asking a lot. But before all I'm going to say is this. Bam Adebayo, the best defender in the league. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't be mad. I can't be mad at that, bro.
One-man army.
Who else guarding?
That's respectable.
I can't be mad at you, bro. AD wasn't in the league though. My fault, Tariq.
Listen.
Who?
Like, quit playing on my man AD, man. Quit playing on my man AD.
Gave him 22, 20, and 10. What we talking about?
That man need a hip replacement.
Oh,
Get off AD.
how he playing defense if he need a hip replacement?
Yeah, he needed a hip replacement. I know you see him clutching his hip tonight, man. He ain't even play for real.
He saw Bam and was like, "Oh, my hip, oh, my back."
Nah, I gotta give Bam his flowers, bro. What really turned me up to Bam was the bubble, which is crazy enough. Like his bubble run was insane, especially defensively. What you talking about? He did so much for that team, and he's still doing much for that team. Offensively, last year en route to the finals, he was going crazy.
Yeah,
and it just seems like he keep adding to his game, which we talked about this whole list. We like, yo, this player developed this, developed that. Bam's doing that in 4K. So, I mean, I like it. He can facilitate when we need to facilitate. He obviously be dominating the boards when we need to dominate the boards. And, bro, he just a stud of a defender. So, I'm cool with Bam where he at, man. And I hate I got a glaze, bro, because he don't put me in the dirt tonight. But I guess I'll give him his flowers for now. Bryce teasing and shit. Like, bro, it ain't funny, Bryce. It ain't funny.
Listen, not everybody can beat the Heat, man. Not everybody can beat the Heat, man.
But hey, I will say there's one guy that's close to Bam. He's not there yet, but Jaden McDaniel's the only one close.
I love Jaden McDaniels.
Dude, he's so good, bro. Did y'all see the stats where dudes are shooting like 27% against him or something?
Jaden McDaniels is crazy. And then you got Ant right next to him. Him and Ant as a wing duo defensively is insane.
When Ant want to play, we'll get on that later, though. Ant
is locked in.
I'll say he next.
Hey, we can go into it right now. Ant's at 5. Ant's at 5. So what's up?
He should be at 4.
Number 5 is 5.
He should be at 4. Let's talk about
listen, him and we'll do what we did with Hallie and LaMelo. All right. Ant is 5, SGA is 4 for us.
Keep it a stack. Go ahead, JK. I know you.
That shit's interchangeable to me. Like
it is.
SGA is a free throw merchant, though.
Not this year, though.
Not this year. Not this year. But last year he was.
Last year he was definitely a free throw merchant. But it wasn't like. But I can't blame SGA though, because that's his game, bro. He's gonna change. Like I said, change the pace.
Like that's a skill in itself. Like I know gave Harden a lot of flack for that, but like drawing fouls in this day and age ain't easy. Getting to the line ain't easy, especially against some of these teams. Especially, you see how some teams get officiated versus other teams. Like, it'd be nice I'll be watching the game and, some teams just can't get a foul call to save their life and they're getting fouls getting called on them left and right. Like, for SGA to get to the line at the rate he's able to get to the line to, and him averaging 30 at age, 24? Crazy.
And also, let's call it what it is. He's playing for a franchise that's so dumb they gave up their entire future for Rudy Gobert. So
that's my problem with Ant, bro. It's like he's hindered, dog. We ain't even got to see his bag yet because he can't even go to the hole.
That's the case for him. Imagine if they had actual players around and they wasn't clogging the paint.
That is the case for him.
So I'll ask you the same thing we said about Cade and LaMelo. Are the Thunder better with Ant?
What? You put?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Giddy,
I don't think so.
Giddy, Ant, J-Dub, Chet. Oh man,
that's tough. I don't know.
I don't know, but that's what makes it hard, bro. Because they interchangeable.
Yeah,
because if you put SGA on in Minnesota, they way
bro.
better.
They're so much different. They're so much different.
He with a better squad this summer at FIBA, like,
and he was going crazy.
He played with around that talent. Like when he has talent around him, he plays up. I mean, not saying he doesn't play up to his talent like in Minnesota, but like he's able to hold his own on the squad. With the talent they had. I mean, it wasn't the most talented team, but he showed himself as like the best player of that team in certain games. Like, Ant is a dog.
Listen,
we got someone on this network say that Ant Edwards was the best 2 guard in the league.
Mike Lofton. Hey,
we had someone on this here network.
He was definitely bugging with that one.
But listen, I've always been an Ant truther, bro. I love Ant.
I could say he top 3 shooting guard. 1? Nah.
To say he could be the best is a completely valid statement, but to say he's the best right now is nuts.
And that was during the playoff run.
Not as long as one is in. Not as long as number 1 in Phoenix is still in this league.
Nah.
Ant could surpass him in like
Ant could
4
surpass
years.
Book. I ain't gonna hold you. He could.
I think so.
Book can surpass a lot of dudes that y'all got over him right now. What we
I'm about
talking
to
about?
say Book is like that. He
Dude, the
say
thing-
Book
At the end of the day,
Nah,
at the
he
end of the
is.
day, y'all right.
Book.
But I like to be a villain. Can I be a villain? That is
Yeah.
only haters for a reason.
I mean, yeah, you are one half of only haters. So
Like,
you
come on, bro. Like, can I be a
villain?
villain? As long as Book act the way he act, he gonna have to show me. If Book,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? If that game 6 Book come back for the finals, he gonna have to show me more than what he showed me right there. I'm gonna hold that against him until I die.
Bro,
Until he
say
showed
he
me
like
something else.
OG. I feel like Reek right now.
The other guys that you talking about, you ain't seen them in the final. So it's
I'm
whatever.
gonna keep it a stack. Once again, you right. But I'm a villain. I'm a villain.
So
So
he the hater, man.
I'm the hater.
Honestly, like Ant is great on both sides of the basketball. He's understanding the game more and more every year. He's excelled with whatever they've thrown at him. You know, playing in a organization that is normally, like, for the last 20 years hasn't done right by their players, hasn't done right by their fans. Like,
Gosh, man.
he came
Started
in
with KG.
About to
Right.
say what they do. G, K Love.
right. Ant came in and was like, no matter what, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna do me. Like, and we're gonna make it rock. And he's a good leader. I think, like, obviously him and Kat has some issues with them just not like communicating and like saying stuff to the media instead of saying it to each other. But I think they meant well by it. They both meant well by it. They just went about it the wrong way, and then the media took it and ran with it. Like, oh, he told him to stop eating like fast food. He told him to stop doing it. Like, that's like him telling dude to stop eating fast food is not a bad thing. But because it was Kat, they ran with it and made it a whole narrative.
They don't get along because Cat is soft and Ant is a dog.
Oh, we're not doing that. Anyway, so
Tariq, I ain't gonna lie, you can't argue that, bro. That man Cat got choked out by Ben Simmons in 4K on the court. Bro. I can't stand by you.
That man Cat got a walk-in voice changer in his pocket.
Like, I don't know.
All I'm gonna say,
man, you know that's what we do. We go out there and play hard every night.
y'all not gonna talk.
All I'm saying, you speaking way differently.
All I'm gonna say is this: Cat has been through a lot in the last couple of years. I would love for the people that say stuff about him to go through half of that and see if they come out on the other side as well as he has. You can call him soft about the basketball, but as a human,
not as an individual. I respect
I get it. Like,
call it a few times individual.
Yeah, like in life,
good
that
guy,
man,
stand-up guy. You know, yes, he's been
like,
through. Lost a lot of close people in his life.
Hey, hold on, bro. I don't really like how Tariq tried to pull that.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts,
right,
bro.
That's a part of it.
Right,
that's a part of it.
No, that's not.
Yes, it is. That's a part of him.
I'm talking about him in the stream with the people. Him on the stream talking to how he talking.
Not a part of him though.
Versus how he talking in the post game interview.
That's not a part of him though.
That's how we talking about. That's what we talking about.
All right, answer me this: did the narrative around Kobe change after he died? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Show you right on it did.
Not for me.
So when that kind of thing happens, when that kind of thing happens, the narrative changes around players. This man lost his mom during COVID and then lost like 7 other family members. The narrative around him has changed a lot since then. But people aren't thinking like, hey, there's a lot.
I was about to say something crazy, but
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna lie to you though.
bro.
Keep it a stack. I've been calling Ant soft, or not Ant, Cat soft since
way back.
Cousins. Like when he was on DeMarcus Cousins like that, and bro was like, "These man, like bro." I was like, "Yeah, this nigga."
I just know Cat be on the court,
It doesn't
bro.
have nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, Tariq. So I'm not feeling that, bro.
I just know Cat be on the court.
Off the court type stuff, you know, nothing about like him losing his family, like losing family members to COVID and stuff. That has nothing to do with us calling him soft.
I just know Cat be on the court talking about some bro. He be talking about some bro. You can't guard me though. Like you can't guard me though.
Like you feel me? Like bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Like I'm about to hit you with this spin move
right there.
But then he get in the post game interview. That's why I say he's soft, because he tries so hard to turn on like this hard voice when he in the media.
You can tell like his face changed too. He's like, yeah, you know,
yeah, man.
We just do what we do. Playing our game tonight. Play our defense. You know, play off basketball. Play off intensity.
How we get on Cat, man? Leave Cat alone.
Hey, his
But we
name
talking
quite-
about Ant, man. And we talking about Ant, and we talking about the Timberwolves, and we talking about how the Timberwolls ain't do right about around their franchise players, man. I mean, Ant is good. Ant is a dog. I would love for the Timberwolves to be better.
Yeah, let's do an on pod vote though.
Okay,
Right now. Ant
right now,
or SGA. We got SGA at 4, Ant at 5. Just to preface that again.
SGA.
P.
Ant's defense for me.
Bro, just leave me the fuck alone, bro. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more, bro. It's documented. Hey, listen, bro.
He said it's documented.
It's documented, bro. I don't want to do this. All right, listen, though, for real. Projection. It's so hard. They the closest on this list, bro.
They are. They really are.
Really
Them and the
close.
1 and
I was
2
like,
are the two that are. Them and the 1 and 2 are.
I
nuts.
because
See, the
I
1 and 2 a
voted.
little bit different.
I voted Shea 4. Reek got Ant 4, Shea 5. Jacob got Shea 4, Ant 5, and P got Shea 4, Ant 5. So Reek the odd.
Listen, I will
Reek
say
the odd
this
man out.
for the future.
Yeah, give me Ant for the future.
I'll take
bro.
Ant, but because of last year, I gotta go SGA, bro.
Yeah, the boy averaged 30.
How are you not on SGA,
It's
Mr.
true.
Kentucky?
Today,
Hold up. We got to have a conversation about that. Why you got beef with SGA like he not a Wildcat?
No, I love SGA. I really do. I love SGA. What Drewski say? More like all that. I love my guy. Like I love SGA's game. Love him as a player for sure. But I can call a spade a spade. I can look at it and be like, hey, this dude brings more to the table. Like Shea brings a lot to the table, but I think Ant today and in the future will bring more to the table.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I'm gonna go with Ant because if I was to have a draft board right now and they were on there, I'm taking Ant off the board.
I'm going
He
Ant.
got similar stats at the moment. Man.
And we've seen guys with his mold be the best player on a championship team. I ain't seen him play like Shea and be the best player on a championship team.
That's true.
Yeah,
What swings me though, SGA had a crazy last year, but that Nuggets series, bro, it changed. Me, bro. And that's he went so crazy, dude. And I seen his mentality when they lost. Like he was like, bro, I promise you, I'm gonna be back in this moment. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's why I love Ant. I love Ant. Love his attitude. Love the sneaky commercial. He's like, this ain't it. Yeah,
oh, he's funny, bro.
These the ones. How you know? Because they mind crazy, man.
that commercial is funny as hell.
But yeah, no. So and SGA got similar stats at the moment. SGA is averaging 24.8 points, 6.8 rebounds, 6.6 assists on 46% from the field.
He did miss 2 games though.
Yeah, and Ant is averaging 26.2 points, 6.2 rebounds, 4.4 assists on 50% from the field.
He got 30 on ball.
I'm watching it right now.
Bro had 19 and a half though. I ain't gonna hold him. He was going crazy.
He got 30.
No, but that's the thing, bro. He should be able to win some this year. They easily have the best defense in the league. It's not even close. Like it's literally not close.
Amy James, Rudy Gobert. Come on now.
Like it's and Ant when he tries is.
Woo, I'm saying.
And it's a dog. And it's a dog.
All I know is it better be a tech on McDaniels right now. He got up under Tatum, bro. Man couldn't land. Kind of crazy. But
Go ahead, move on, JK, bro. Go ahead, move on. We got a sold number 3. We got a sold number 3 spot, bro. So just go ahead.
Yeah. Number 3. How you want to do this one, P?
Number 3, the shooter. You know what I'm saying? Look, at number 3, man, we got John Morant. I think John Morant was like he swept number 3. Honestly, everybody swept the last couple picks. So
I said 1, 2, and 3. Even though number 1, we gonna talk about number 1, but 1, 2, and 3, pretty consistent between the 4 of us.
We could keep it short on Ja because he ain't played this year, but look how bad the Grizzlies are. That's all I gotta say.
When he on the court, he wanted them ones. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I watched him drop 40 with one hand on my squad. So I mean, I don't.
It was a tough one being MVP that one year. Remember when he got most improved? They was like, bro, most improved, he probably an MVP or can be an MVP. Allen Iverson said it. Allen Iverson put the John jersey on the MVP trophy. He was like, bro, this is where I'm at with it.
I think he improved way quicker than people thought he was going to. I think that's what impresses people so much. Is like he was good his rookie year, but that jump after was like, holy shit! Like that's what the jump was.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's nuts.
And the jump that the team took because of him getting better is what really sets him apart from a lot of the guards in his age range. Like
yeah,
he got better, and the team went to a second seed, third seed. Like that's the change. That's the big difference compared to other guys.
He's definitely one of them ones, bro.
Yeah, the more running around thinking it was Pac.
I mean, he was on track to be the face of the league until he wanted to pull out baby tools.
If they want to put it,
he still could be, bro.
I don't know. I don't think Adam Silver gonna let him be the face of the league, JK, with all the tool talk.
He could. If he gets some serious.
Ant now. They gonna push Ant now.
What I say?
Which is crazy because why are they not pushing Book or Tatum though?
Because they light skin.
Yeah, we don't really want to see no light.
They don't talk much either. Book does not have.
Yeah, low key. Like Tatum can't be the face, bro. Like because he don't say much.
Tatum's like KD, bro. He just go hoop.
He just like pull up hoop and go home, bro.
We see Tatum's son. Yeah, for real.
That's true. But all right. Speaking of it,
a guy to be out and about, like be like all in the music videos and on the songs. They're not like that. They're I'm showing up to work. This is my personality. Buy my shoes. Buy my jersey.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm gonna pull up in this old car.
Yeah.
And they both want to be Kobe. So they really be having a Kobe off. It ain't even a face of the league type thing.
Kobe off is crazy. I mean, all right, the 1 and 2 spot is gonna be interesting. We got Luka at unanimous 1 and Tatum at unanimous 2. So who wants to start the conversation?
First of all, let me go first. Fuck it. Bryce, sit back real quick. Sit back, headband. Sit back, hoodie. I think listen, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, bro. And then I'll spin back after y'all because I want to hear y'all too. I think Luka is better. I think Tatum is gonna be more winning and more successful, etc. But Luka is at number 1 because bro's like the chosen one, bro. Like he's like the chosen one, pretty much. And everybody expects him to be that great Hall of Fame, great upper echelon, great. And it just is what it is, bro. And until Tatum win a ring or MVP, I don't know if anybody really gonna consider him like up there like that, bro. Which sucks because bro is really fucking nice, bro. He's really fucking.
He's not gonna break. Nice. He's not gonna get into the top 5 until he wins one of those 2 things. He's gonna stay at like the 7 to 9 range until he wins an MVP or a ring.
As we know, I caught a bunch of flack in the MMG group chat. What? Wait, go ahead, Bryce. What you say?
I said, wasn't he ranked top 5 this year? Or was he like outside of the top 5?
Well, by some, I think I would have him at like 6 or 7 max, and that's my guy. So
yeah,
as long as KD not above him, I'm good.
Yeah, like the KD shit got to stop because all time, KD is obviously higher, but this man Tatum been sunning KD for like 2 years now. So
talk about it. Ask Bryce. He knows.
Relax, man. Damn.
I'm about to say I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that series, they really got right on.
What about the year before that when KD sunned him?
Okay, but he sunned him with no Jaylen Brown and a bunch of scrubs around him, bro.
Okay, and the whole listen. We're not about to do all this. We're not about to do. I'm not about to turn into a Brooklyn Nets podcast. I was really trying to chill. I was chilling. Y'all brought me into
talk your shit, Bryce. Okay?
Y'all brought me into this. Okay.
Talk your shit.
Well, hey, we can. I can talk. We can bring up facts.
Get active. Bring
up the gentleman sweeper 2021. We can bring them up. I mean, yeah, Tatum dropped 50 in that one game and they won, but I don't care. That game, what was it? Was the game? I think it was game 4 in B-Town when the big 3 did a big one, and James Harden, Kyrie, and KD.
How many big ones did they?
Huh?
How many big ones did they have?
That was the one. They only played 16 games together.
They
only played 16 games together. It was that game and the game against the Bulls. The only 2 games they had that were crazy.
Did we move?
I got one more thing to say about this thing, bro. This debate between Luka and Tatum, it all depends on how you look at basketball or how you really feel about players. Like, do you care about winning?
A little bit of racing ball too.
A little bit of racing ball. Like, do you care about winning though, or do you care about, you know,
numbers.
Bro said it's a
numbers
race
and
war.
how
That's
it look.
crazy.
The way that it looks.
The way it looks, right? I mean,
College-
Luka, his teams have been garbage. I'm gonna give him that. The benefit of the
Yeah.
doubt. But missing the
Didn't Luka
playoffs in
make-
general, bro, you too damn good for that shit, bro. You too damn good to miss the
Yeah,
playoffs.
no,
in
that
general.
was nuts. That's why it's close to me. If Luka makes the playoffs last year, I really don't think there's a conversation.
Right.
No, that's still that's a conversation, bro.
I'd agree. They lost to. Oh no, they won tonight. They
Bro, there's still a conversation, bro. Tatum's half of his career, bro's been in the Eastern Conference Finals.
My only problem with Tatum
Like-
is I'm not saying this because, like, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Celtics fan, but the narratives around him are just twisted. Like, people act like he's a choke artist because of the bad series against the Warriors. This dude is, like, arguably the best young playoff performer we've ever seen.
For
Like-
sure. For
Keep it a
sure.
Like-
stack, though. They win in a ring if he
Bro,
plays normal.
his
I get he was
rookie
hurt.
That's true.
but
That's
Going
true.
to
He plays normal,
His
they win a
rookie
ring.
season.
Hey, Bryce, watch your damn mouth, bro. Bro, Bryce, watch out, bro. Because, like, that's like, come on.
No, because two minutes ago, you just brought up how you suck KD.
I didn't say that.
So we're gonna talk about
Listen,
how he took it to bro and pause.
Listen.
How he
The
gave back-
difference.
how he
Listen,
talk
listen.
about how he stepped up against Braun in his rookie season. He didn't care that he was his uncle's old teammate. He didn't care that he looked up to this man. He didn't care about none of that shit, bro. He didn't care, bro. Tatum
no,
came back
that
to
shit
court,
is crazy. 'Cause
boom, doing him.
Tatum was the
Bumped him in the
second best
chest.
player.
He woke that giant up. I ain't gonna lie. He woke that giant up.
Yeah, he should have
He
chilled
woke
out on that bumping
giant up.
chest.
He should have
He
let him
should have
sleep.
chilled out on that. He should have
Once
chilled out
Okay,
on
but
that.
respectfully,
Who the
what
light-skinned
rookie
dude
what
think he is?
rookie would dunk on LeBron and not do that shit? Like, realistically.
Man, keep it a stack,
I
bro.
would do the same thing.
Bro,
I
rookies
don't
be
blame
popping
Jayson
off in the
Tatum.
bro. Cause y'all remember when Stanley Johnson was doing that shit to Braun too, bro, and then motherfuckers
I
thought
thought
shit was
Stanley
sweet.
Johnson was gonna be the one.
Man, that motherfucker couldn't shoot either.
Talk about the baller's life effect from last week. I thought Stanley Johnson was gonna be the one.
Yeah.
Hey, Stanley Johnson had the juice for real. I ain't gonna lie.
But like
Tatum, as who mentioned that? JK, that he's one of the best young playoff performers.
Yeah, Ant.
Yeah. So doggone, he's been the guy for a long time. I mean, the Celtics have been in the Eastern Conference Finals or in the finals the last, like, I don't know, however long. It's just, and it's been because of Tatum every single year. Now Tatum gonna have to take a jump this year.
yeah. And it looks like he is, but we'll
starting
see.
to.
How long?
The reason why people will probably have Tatum over Luka.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tariq,
he just
feel
kind
that.
of sat on Ant. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel that, Tariq, because like how long I get the jump, like, yeah, how long, bro? I
How
don't
long
know.
is taking leaps and jumps, bro? Like at a certain point, they just gotta keep playing the way they play.
No,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
do
he's been in
think
the league for a minute.
I do think he has one more level. But
We have
All
35.
right, so he gotta get to that superstar. I mean, I feel like
Bro,
he might
he's
be
already
there.
a superstar though.
no. The next level for him is not that. The next level for him is no more duds.
Yeah,
Because he does
gotta
still
hold
lay
his own.
duds, bro.
He gotta stand on business.
Everybody has him, bro.
Yeah, but like
everybody has him.
if you look at last year, he had about 20 plus games where he literally dropped like 19 or 20 on like 7 of 22 shooting. He can't do that. Like his bad nights need to be.
That's because he's a tough shot shooter.
That's true. He's tough shot. He's got difficult shots on Hall of Fame.
I forgot who I told this to. It might have been you, JK, but I said he's probably like a year or two away from either being Jayson Tatum or being like a Paul Pierce, Paul George type player.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yo, Paul George low-key disrespected for no reason though, bro. Like my nigga, bro. My nigga Paul George been nice for a long time, bro.
Not disrespect.
Like, bro, come on, bro. Paul George been nice for a long time, bro.
No.
Come on, bro.
Listen, Paul George is nice. Paul George, I feel he could probably be a future Hall of Famer, whatever, right? Paul George is nice. Paul George is good.
Probably he is. Everybody get in.
Too. These guys were perennial all-stars in their prime. So is Jayson Tatum. He's gonna be a perennial all-star right now. So I'm saying he can either break the mold and be Jayson Tatum, or he could just be
no, bro. Listen, I understand what you're saying. It's either a ring or not. It's ring or bust every year for that man, bro.
Yes,
he's gonna be an all-star for the rest of his career, probably. He could probably be a scoring champ once or twice. Who
He can
knows?
definitely do.
But like, bro,
But
he just need a ring.
Shouldn't that put him on a different level then? If it's bring or bust for him every year, shouldn't that put him on a different level?
That's the argument
That's what
I've
I'm
always
saying.
tried to
Well,
say,
he
bro.
gets to
The
that
way
point
that
'cause it's like
the way that freaking Dion and them used to talk about him is like, bro, if y'all are holding him to that standard, you obviously know he's different.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's only in year 7?
Yeah. But
that's what I'm saying about Luka though, because Luka chasing like individual greatness. You know what I'm saying? And Tatum is chasing a whole nother type of like Tatum is a legacy guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? A Celtics legend. I'm gonna win these rings. I'm gonna have these team feats and why I did my own shit. But Luka, like, he gonna break his own barriers, like as his own individual entity, bro. Like that's just how it is. That's why I say it's how you view basketball.
Yeah.
It's the Michael Jordan and damn Braun shit, really.
Yeah.
Braun,
Tatum is the more complete player.
Yeah.
Luka is the more, this might sound crazy, but he's the sexier basketball player.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
But
listen,
like if you show people Jayson Tatum and then you show them Luka, they can be like, oh, Luka, like I really like his game. But if you really like sit down and pay attention, you can see that Tatum does more.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that Tatum's game is not.
Listen, final votes right now. Who should be number 1? Final votes.
I'ma still go Luka.
Listen,
because I mean, I'ma still go Luka right now because shit, like the shit he be doing is crazy, and I fully expect Luka to get back into the playoffs maybe this year. And I kind of want to see the Mavericks build around this man how they supposed to, and then kind of make this decision. But
and he got Kyrie.
Kyrie knee gone. Kyrie not even hooping for real this year. Like I can't even lie. Like,
Kyrie on a decline, bro.
All that say.
Like, yeah, shit. But yeah, all that damn sage, bro. Lungs he can't even breathe and shit. But I'm just saying, right now I would still take Luka, but bro, Tatum is on a whole nother level. If motherfuckers are actually paying attention, because I feel like people say they watch Tatum, but they really don't watch Tatum type shit. Like, bro's on another level right now.
He should be the MVP favorite simply because they're gonna win like 60 to 62 games, probably.
Oh yeah.
No, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My boy Jokic almost got 50 PRA.
Listen,
and a half.
But bro, Jokic on that Braun shit. Jokic should realistically probably win MVP like every year for the rest of his career. Won it last year. But he won't because voter fatigue. They be bullshitting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But fatigue. Them boys lame as hell. No damn fatigue.
They treating that man like Age Wilson, man.
But
no, they not, bro. Fourth is crazy.
Nah,
fourth is nuts.
They're not treating. I mean, Jokic got second place, so they're not treating her like
Asia is the most disrespected star I've ever seen. No shoe deal, nothing.
That's a fact.
Hey, speaking of women's hoops,
but they're gonna have to come up with the Asia ones, or I'm gonna keep. Thank you for reminding me. I got to tweet Nike. I'm gonna tweet Nike right now.
Hey, fuck all that. Make sure y'all buy the Sabrina ones before we close this out. You feel me? We need those. We need those in the collection. You feel me?
You got a Sabrina deal, bro? She pay you to say that?
Hey, whatever she need me to do, I will do it.
Good shoe.
Hey,
but like you didn't drop that. Like,
hey,
you got
JK. Tell the boys how I rock with Sabrina. Tell the boys how
listen,
I rock with Sabrina.
Pierre does rock with him the long way, and that concludes. I told y'all this is going to be more hectic. We try to tell y'all this was hectic, especially once we got to the top 10. But man, we just talked a little bit of women's hoops at the end. If you want the best women's hoops coverage in the game, tap into the hoodie and the headband. They're going to be dropping later this week. And Only Haters going to be dropping. If you want to hear some classic hating, we're going to be dropping this week too. What a banger that was. We're going to have to do this again next year. But leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what y'all disagree with, man, because I know y'all got some different rankings for sure. Follow the hoodie and the headband on Twitter at the H&H Show. All of our ats are linked down below. Follow Multiplicity. And until next time, I'll see y'all.